All right, my Hangout on Air is live, and it says that there is a person here already watching. And to that person sitting in the room, waiting for the start of Sloth on Saturday nights, I have a upsetting bit for you, but maybe some good news. Tonight's show is, I know it was promoted as discussing cryptozoic creatures, tales of encounters, and cryptozoology. I've had a very tough week, and I just couldn't get time. I just couldn't get time to research anything, and tonight's show is going to be a little bit different. And hopefully, I'm kind of doing this the way I'm promoting it as um, a hangout. This is a Google Hangout. This is not actually Sloth on Saturday nights. So everybody who shows up tonight is tuning into a guy who's not doing an actual radio show for money. You're tuning into a guy who's doing some stuff for fun. That's the thing. You're tuning into a guy portraying Sloth. You're tuning into Victor Johnston tonight. And go ahead and stick around for 10 more minutes. And I'll give you a sneak peek of what. There we go. This is her right here. This is what's going on tonight right here, my friend. Try it again because these strings are really rusty. Hello, nameless hobo. How are you doing tonight? I just saw you pop up, and yeah. Hey, girl, how you doing? How many are we up to? It says down to one. Um, Hi, 3 viewers. Uh-oh, the pressure's on now. Pressure's on, guys. We got 3 viewers. I've seen better weeks, buddy. Sunburn and headache is pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do these things that I do. I should have warmed up a little bit more before I went on air tonight. But the actual grand poobah will be starting at midnight. Just busy. Life stuff. Stupid things coming up. Bust! I didn't say bust at all. I said busy. Hey! See, at least you were doing something cool. Cool to get sunburnt. Oh, boy. Two viewers again. All right. Steve is just nameless. I won't feel bad if it's just nameless hobo that shows up tonight because then it's not like the whole thing was a loss if it's just nameless hobo. Hickey Hojo could always show up, and then the other guys, which sucks because I really wanted to do this show this week. I really wanted to be prepared. Just nothing fell into place, and now I feel like it was a straight cop out. Because next week we might not even have a show because I'm shipping on up to Boston. I'm going right up to Boston to see the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and do a show in a studio possibly or something. Hell yeah. Fucking grand. Hell yeah. I like the ones back from World War II where when you emptied the clip completely, it would go pling and then like shoot its clip or whatever out the top, and all you had to do was feed it back in. Those were annoying and awesome. Uh, People texting me. They know I'm going live on the air. Oh god, I'm exploding. But it's always awesome to keep up with Mr. Nameless Hobo, because that's what, like 4 weeks in a row now or something like that. Oh, we got yep. Oh. Oh. Awesome. So you've got repeat viewers. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be playing guitar tonight. I'm gonna play some of the songs that are near and dear to my heart because I need to blow off some steam and the of the unfortunate happenings. And I believe after I get the guitar song singing out of my system, I'll uh, I'll tell some scary stories and we'll I don't know, man. It's I want to do this topic because, like I said, I want to conquer something that doesn't completely interest me, and I don't want to put it on the back burner, but it's going to have to just be put back for another week. And I feel like once again, I feel like completely copped out, and I let you guys down. I totally let you guys down. See, I'm trying to see if any more people are going to be coming in my life. They won't. Pro tip. Hmm. So how you been this week? Yep, I'll type it in thing. And that I knew it. I knew he was going to be coming in here. The guy, his name is Clue. And what does Garrick say? Garrick says, "Ey!" It's a guy from my job work. Um, I got 2 minutes until showtime, so I'm gonna run inside, get some water real quick, and then we are going to start the show live. Alright everyone, I'm back. Alright everyone, you are on a couple minute delay actually. Tonight I'm going to be playing guitar for you instead of the cryptozoic creatures, etc., etc. How many viewers do we have? 3. So it's not like it was a complete loss, unless people start filing in, then I'll feel like a complete jerk. I got hair in my mouth, sorry. But I'm going to go ahead and play the theme song for you guys tonight live. Since I don't have it up on my phone, we're going to go live theme song. There's some things in this world that purge you from the darkness. Maybe that clown statue. Maybe the ghostly apparition of a child. Maybe that thing you bought at a yard sale. But don't worry, Sloth is here to keep you safe on Saturday nights. That's right, folks. You are here. I'll hit the microphone, so hopefully it doesn't blow everything out. Like I said, guys, I had a really rough week, and we're just going to go ahead and play some guitar tonight. Just chill out and have a good time listening to some sad songs and blow off the shitty times. Thanks for coming in and listening. I'm going to open up with my song that I traditionally open up everything with. The name of the song is Further On Up the Road. This is the Johnny Cash version. The road is dark and the seed is sown where the gun is cocked and the bullet's cold, where the miles are marked in the blood and the gold. But I'll meet you further on up the road. Got on my dead man suit and my smiling skull ring, my lucky graveyard boots, and a song to sing. I got a song to sing, yeah, keeps me out of the cold. And I'll meet you further on up the road. Further on up the road. Further on up the road, where the way is dark and the night is cold. One sunny morning we'll rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road. Now I've been out in the desert just doing my time, searching through the dust, looking for a sign. If there's a light up ahead, then brother, I don't know. But I've got this fever burning in my soul. Further on up the road, further on up the road, where the way is dark and the night is cold. One sunny morning we'll rise, I know, and I'll meet you further on up the road. That is a classic. Instant classic as soon as he released it. All right, let's move on to the next song. We're gonna play "Down in a Hole" by Alice in Chains. Bury me softly in this too, but I give this part of me for you. Sand rains down and here I sit, holding rare flowers in a tube. In blue. Well, I'm down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. You see my heart, I decorate like a grave. You don't understand who they thought I was supposed to be. Well, just look at me now, I'm a man who won't let himself be. Well, I'm down in a hole, feeling so small. I'm down in a hole, losing my soul. Well, I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. Oh. Well, I'm down in a hole and I put all the stones in their place. I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste. I have been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. My feelings no more when I give to you what is beneath. Well, I'm down in a hole, feeling so small. I'm down in a hole, losing control. Well, I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. Oh. That was Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains. Let's see how many viewers we have. We have 3! Yay! Hi, all the viewers. How are you doing? Mom told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to the words I say, and they'll help you, oh baby, some sunny day. Oh yeah. Just take your time, no live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, and you'll find love. And don't forget now that there's something up above. And baby, be a simple kind of man, and be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. You can do this for me, son, if you can. You'll get your lust from rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul. And I hate to disappoint you, but that's all of the song that I know. Because he said Freebird, so I figured, hey, I'll go ahead and go along with the Leonard Skinner. That's as much as I can do for you. But thank you, Yup. That actually, you guys are probably only like the 15th, 16th, and then the clue is still here, the 15th, 16th, 17th. Yeah. I haven't sang for many people in my life because I hate my voice. So this is a big coming out party for Sloth, doing this live on the internet. This next song is actually a hit that played on the radio just a couple years ago, and I'm staring at the microphone like I'm supposed to be whatever. This is Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. I'm going to shut the hell up and start playing. Robert's got a quick hand. He'll look around the room, won't tell you his plan. He's got a rolled cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He's a cowboy kid. He found a 6-shooter gun hidden in his dad's closet with a box of fun things. And I don't even know why, but he's coming for you. Yeah, he's coming for you. And all the other kids with your pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. And all the other kids with your pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullets. Daddy works a long day. He's coming home late, yeah, he's coming home late. He's bringing me a surprise, 'cause dinner's in the kitchen and it's packed in ice. I've waited for a long time, until the slide of my hand was a quick pull trigger. I reasoned with my cigarette. It'd say your hands on the fire, must have lost your wits, yeah. And all the other kids with your pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. And all the other kids with your pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullets. Alright, I have a capo here somewhere. Hopefully I didn't lose it, because without it, I don't think I can do one of the songs I was just learning a song tonight, and I found my capo. I was just learning a song tonight, and I have a problem with when I sing high. Uh, I hate my voice when I sing high even more than I hate my voice when I sing low. So this song you may have heard it before. It's "Creep" by what are those guys' names? Radiohead. That's who it is. I don't know the full thing, so I'm gonna try. All right. You were here before. I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. There we go. I want you to notice when I'm not around. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running now. She's running now. She's running now. She's running now. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. Oh, you did a good job, Sloth, until the part where you played the song. Thanks, buddy. You're the man. Let's go back to the live feed. Let's see. Spanish Bombs. Play some Clash. I don't even. Wow, the Clash, really? Wow. That's an obscure one, kind of. No, I don't know any Clash. I wish I did, but all I do is play shitty country music. Let me go ahead and just put it in the. My apologies for the off-key notes. Just learned it tonight. All right, I want to play another one of my favorite Johnny Cash songs. The name of the song is "Wayfaring Stranger," but it's not a Johnny Cash song. Let me correct that. It's a folk song, but I like Johnny Cash's version because I like Johnny Cash's voice. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There is no sickness, no toil nor danger on that bright land which I call home. I'm going there to see my father and all my loved ones who gone on. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is hard and steep, but beautiful fields arise before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. Still got 3 viewers there, baby. Oh, hell yeah. All right, this is a song. This is an obscure one, but I love this song because it tells a story. And I love songs that tell stories. Because as you might have told... Fuck it. I can't even do it right. As you might have been able to tell, there we go. I like telling stories and entertaining. So this is a song about the time I killed a guy that killed my brother. It's called Down the River, and it is by Chris Knight. I was 18, my brother was 21. One Saturday evening, when all the work was done, we went down to the river, had some tried lines to run. My brother Walter had a fight the week before, knocked a boy named Wilson through the pool hall door. They said you don't mess with Wilson unless you wanted war. See, the guitar being out of tune is completely thrown off the entire song. Unless you wanted war. God. Of course this was going to happen. I do this song like every single time that I pick up the guitar. Down the river lyrics. And this is always the one lyric that gets me every single time. And it's at the start of the song. So I'm going to have to restart the song now. Alright. Are we ready, folks? Let's try this again. was 18, my brother was 21. One Saturday evening, when all the work was done, we went down to the river, had some trout lines to run. My brother Walter had a fight the week before, knocked a boy named Wilson through the pool hall door. They said you don't mess with Wilson unless you wanted war. We put the boat in the water and we made the engine run. I lowered the lantern against the sinking sun, and my brother Walter loaded his gun, and we went down the river. Yeah, we went down the river. Down by the coal docks, we were running our lines. Heard some drunken boaters racing up behind. It was Wilson and his cousin had trouble on their minds. They passed on by us, probably going to tend their pots. We headed up the river with the fish we caught, but before we made the land, I thought I heard a shout. Back down the river, back down the river. My brother Walter fell over the side. I couldn't find him, no matter how I tried. I looked along the banks, couldn't find where they'd hide. They drugged the river, they searched it up and down, couldn't find his body, so they decided that he drowned. But I knew better, Wilson bragged around town. So one night I floated down above Wilson's shack. I fucked it up again. One night I floated down just above Wilson's shack. I hid in the woods till I saw him walk out back. I put a bullet in his head and dropped him in his tracks. And we went down the river. Yeah, we went down the river. Down by the trestle where the water runs slow, I chained him to an anvil and then I let him go. And 5 years later, I ain't told a soul. Ain't done much fishing, I hardly wet a line. The death of my brother still heavy on my mind. I've been thinking Wilson's cousin better find some place to hide, 'cause I'm going down the river. Yeah, I'm going down the river. Well, that was awful. I tried. I fucked up again, but like I said, I'm off my game this week. The worst apologies. I don't even know how to spell apologies right, I don't think. I hope that's right. Thank God we've only got 3 viewers tonight, because this was just the shits. Alright. This is another Johnny Cash song, if you hadn't guessed. This one is called Hung My Head. time to kill, I borrowed Jeb's rifle and sat on the hill. I saw a lone rider crossing the plains. I drew a bead on him to practice my aim. And my brother's rifle went off in my hands. A shot rang out across the land. The horse he kept running, the rider was dead. I hung my head, I hung my head. I set off running to awake from the dream. My brother's rifle went into the stream. I kept on running into the Southlands, and that's where they found me, my head in my hands. The sheriff, he asked me, why had I run? And then it came to me, just what I had done. And all for no reason, just one piece of lead. I hung my head, I hung my head. There in the courthouse, the whole town was there. I see the judge high up in his chair. Explain to the courtroom what went through your mind, and we'll ask the jury what verdict they find. And I felt the power of death over life. I orphaned his children, I widowed his wife. I pray for God's mercy, for soon I'll be dead. I hung my head, I hung my head. Early one morning, with time to kill, I see the gallows up on the hill, and out in the distance, a trick of the brain. I saw a lone rider crossing the plains, and he'd come to fetch me and see what they'd done. I'd ride together till kingdom come. I pray for God's mercy, for soon I'll be dead. I hung my head, I hung my head. Unfortunately, I do not know Ring of Fire. However, let's see how bad I can slaughter it if I just look up Ring of Fire chords. Alright, folks, this is going to be awful. I guarantee you this is going to be awful. One, I've never practiced the song before. I don't know it. I know it's like do 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 do. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns the ring. Let's try it again. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns the ring of fire. The ring of fire. You know what? Actually, I think I might be able to do this song with some practice. Huh. I've never tried this before. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. There, now I'm done slaughtering your song. I'm starting to think maybe I should just stick to telling scary stories, because that's what I'm good at. And I'm not even really good at that. I just kind of do it just cause. All right. Well, I'll ask the question. I'll just ask it in the chat and over the thing. Uh, I'll say sorry tonight is a cop out, but I promise the next show will be far better. So, who's mad? Who's mad? They wasted their time here tonight. And then I'll put LOL. See, I've thought about singing spooky stories because I have a song that I wrote. If I can remember the lyrics, let me try this. I have a song. I have a spooky song. I'm going to type it in the thing so nobody leaves. I have a spooky song. Welcome to hell, my friend. No need for explaining on what you done. No need to know your name. No need to know where you're from. I've seen many a bad man walk into this place, all with the same sad story wrote upon their face. It's a song about a guy who ends up going to hell. It's not really spooky, but it's a song. It's about a guy that goes to hell, and he has to pay for all of his sins, and then at the end of it, he more or less has repaid his dues, his soul's been cleansed, and now he's free to go back to Earth. But I made an entire album, but I forgot it. I made an entire album about this guy's life, and if you would be able to listen to the album in like full sequence. He goes to hell, gets his soul cleansed, comes back out, commits a bunch of murders and awful deeds, ends up dying, going to hell, and then that's when the whole thing restarts, and you can like listen to the whole album in loop. And it was like 5 songs, but I lost the lyrics somewhere along the way because I've got the poo brain. Yep. I tried for you guys. I really did. Maybe I should just go ahead and put the guitar down and tell some spooky stories now. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or I can tell some spooky stories and play guitar. Alright, I think, what was it, I need to find my history and my favorites. Where's my favorites? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me today? Phone thing. I wasn't ready for the show tonight, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just been really rough. Really, really rough. What was is it about.com that has the paranormal? I think it's about.com. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, this is it. This is it right here. All right. And let's see. We don't like time slips, so I'll go ahead and probably I'll try and find a time slip. Evil spirits. Read more. All right. Yeah. All right. Hopefully, I haven't told this story before because I know Mike. All right. Are we ready, guys? I think we're ready. I did write them down, but I lost them because I'm the worst. I don't know why people come here and listen to me jabber. This happened to me when I was 13 in California. I was in bed trying to sleep when suddenly I heard a soft thud. I looked around my room for the thing that made the noise, but it was hard to see because, it was 2 in the morning and it was very dark. There was a figure in the corner. It didn't move, so I thought it was just my imagination, so I tried to go back to sleep. But 5 minutes later, I opened my eyes to see that thing again, standing next to my bed. I moved my hand to the table, took my lamp. I tried hitting it, but the thing just disappeared. I stayed up for 10 minutes to see if it would come back. It didn't, so I went to sleep. That was my mistake. This next event happened when I was alone in my room. I was on my laptop playing Overlord 2 when suddenly I heard someone whisper my name in my ear. I was frightened. I looked to my left. I saw nothing. On my right, nothing. I got up and I went to the kitchen. And I went back to my room. And there was a figure standing in my door. I could clearly see it. It looked like it was wearing a long black cloak. I didn't see its face because it was looking down upon the ground. I was standing right in front of it, and it started reaching its arm out to touch me. John, it whispered. I dropped everything I had to the floor and I ran. I ran to my parents' room and I locked the door. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I wasn't that kind of person. But I sat there for 3 hours. Finally, I opened the door and I stepped out. Hands wrapped around me. Did you like that, guys? That was kind of fun. I liked that. Did we like that? Did we like that? I think I liked. Did we like that? That was fun. I should start telling stories like that from now on. Let's see. It's Ghost of the Fires, Time Weirdness in Anaheim, Shadow Ghost of the Hostel. Seems like a good one, guys. Hold your pants on. I might need to stop and scroll down. So, yep, no, we already discussed this one. It makes me look like a fool on the air. Here we go. All right, this one seems creepy. Hope we didn't read it. When I was young, about 3 or 4, I had encounters with a spirit. I don't remember what month it was. I know it was around 2006 or so. My mom told me of this incident. She always did when I encountered something strange at that young age. I wanted to keep my memory of the incident. I'm an insomniac, and I have been my entire life. As I was lying in the bed, as young as I was, thinking about my friends and other things. I didn't even consider seeing a spirit. I obviously just couldn't sleep, so I just sat there. Eventually, the ghostly apparition of a child appeared. He was dressed slightly out of date. I wasn't afraid, and he was friendly. But at the time, I was a very outgoing kid, and being so young, I didn't question his presence. The little boy seemed pretty friendly, and after a little while, he asked if I had a lantern in a kindly, stressed tone. At the time, although I was intelligent, I didn't know what a lantern was, and I figured he was lost because of his demeanor and appearance. His clothes were somewhat dirty, which encouraged my idea. My reply to his question was no, but both. Because I didn't know, and I didn't have one. I was scared. In my nightgown, I must have looked pretty old-fashioned to him. Whatever inspired him to ask for the light, I'll never know. But I hope he wasn't in pain when he died. But I do want to know, however, if he died lost. If he did, it breaks my heart to think about that. I can't recall his face, though, otherwise I would have said something. My memory has faded since that day. I wish I knew the boy's history. Since he was not an important figure, I'll never know. No, God knows I'll never know. There's a large swamp and a large forest. He could have got lost in there, but I consider the idea he just needed a light. And I, for one, hope he found that light somewhere. Hey, yeah, Hogan. It was a story, Mike. Okay, it was a story, not a song. I'm telling stories. I'm saying that I'm as songs. All right. Well, we're having a good time now. This really picked up. Hey, because Clute's still here. Hey. Let's see. I'm gonna run out of chord progressions to tell stories words with. Yep. With. This one seems pretty creepy. And here we go. All right. I hope this is a good story, because if it's not, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not sure how to speak of my experience in a clear way without dramatics that even question time. I'll start with the part that was very real. It was physical, just a guttural feeling. I'll start at the end. I had a sensation of being sucked through the black vastness towards two tiny dots of light, faster, 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 and faster. As the suction grew more intense, the dots of light became larger, and I began to brace myself for impact. There was no way to ready myself for it before I knew I was at the edge of the dots of light. now like huge windows from where I could see my wife in our bed, the peripheral, and then I slammed back into my body with a force that jolted me up from a sitting position, and it startled my wife. It was 2004, Portland, Oregon, and although I was depressed, my life was actually moving fairly well. I've always been depressed though, and I've always half-assed my attempts at suicide. This time was no different, except now I was struggling to breathe and I was rushed to the hospital. A few rounds of charcoal later, I was free of sleeping pills, and only minutes after I got home, I began to remember what happened. I died, or I almost died, but I'd been to the other side. Over the next year, I was flooded with memories of my experience, and then it finally tapered off into bits and pieces. I was left to put this all together in a way that made sense, but this is my story in less detail, the best I can do. I found myself slowly floating down a dark tunnel with walls like smooth mud. Every so often, it looked to be ribbed. At the bottom was a light unlike what we see here in this world. It was jagged against the dark, bright and blinding, soft and warm, and it came from an open space at the floor of the tunnel. I floated for millions of years, or maybe just half a second. I'm not sure. I wasn't aware of my body any longer. There was no time, and my thoughts were all in truth, and I understood before even asking questions. As I came closer to the light, I began to slow my float until I stopped, hanging in midair. I began feeling warmth on my back, warmer and warmer till it became the light itself. Directly behind me, to my left, to my right, above me, below me, all around. I needed to make a choice, but I could only do that witnessing my life, the good, the bad, its effect on others. Those relationships would be what they weren't, what they could have been, what they should have been. And if I didn't, I couldn't go back. I saw everything in 1 minute. I was happy and proud of the things I did and who I was. In another, I felt sick and wrong. I saw the branches of the tree of my actions. I saw my wife, broken and sad, lonely, angry with me. I saw the other family members, a few friends, and even my dog, my baby dog Seppi, my best friend, sick and afraid, lonely, dead in 2 years. I saw flashes of the lives, the bad I lived. 2 other times I committed suicide and destroyed my loved ones. Another life I drowned at sea while whaling a boat. After all of this, which felt timeless and measurable, I heard the voice again. It was answering questions as I was thinking them. I was told things I needed to know and understand. It warned me that there's a hard road ahead. I should go back. So I went back. I decided to go back. And I awoke. Hey! Is Mike really coming over? Hold on, is Mike really coming over? Because it's getting creepy out here. Hold on, guys. Because I'm getting a lot of texts. Is Mike coming over? Hold on, let me call him. Because he's coming over. Just give me a second, I'm amazed. My phone's being an asshole right now. Hello? It says you're coming over on the thing.
If you want me to, I can, but I don't want to. What am I gonna do?
Oh, it's perfectly fine. I don't care. I just it'll be on. We'll be on for another hour if you come.
What do you want to talk about if I come over? I don't even know.
I don't know. Jesus, we haven't done a show this week though.
You want to do a live like bullshit recording?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll be right there.
All right. All right. Bye. Well, that's terrifying, Nameless Hobo. Thank you, Nameless Hobo. I didn't need to sleep tonight. So if you guys like this, I actually enjoy doing this. So I might need to find some songs. Songs, really? Songs. I need to find some stories to do this. Why is my computer being so slow? Why are you so slow? Well, let's close all these things like Facebook. And that's right. Oh, I was just live on the air. Hopefully you guys didn't hear me beep boop the phone. Well, I didn't. I just had to hit a button. He'll probably call me when it gets here. So you guys are actually going to get to see a live Sloth and Money on the radio, and that's terrifying that anybody would ever want to watch us. This is exciting because we'll be going for another hour now. I never took a nap, so scratches from the poltergeist. Yep, this is a good one. That's right, Green Day time. Alright, folks, this one's called Scratches from the Poltergeist. My story, which happens in Belgium, in an old town that no one cares about, no renovations, and all the buildings are very old. During that year, I got to travel a lot and spend some time and work abroad. It was great. It was great. During that time, I met a lot of people and I fell in love with someone whom I saw in more countries across Europe. I wanted to try something with that guy to see if it was gonna work with him, because we didn't have much in common. We often disagreed with each other. I feel like it's going to like Brokeback Mountain mode. Apparently this is a story by a woman. Let's just say it's she. I'll change everything to she. We were looking for a small apartment in September. She was going to come on the 1st. And I found a place for us. The apartment was messy, full of furniture. I got into arguments with the agency lady. I called it the mother of the previous owner. She said, take whatever I wanted, throw the rest away. I was quite surprised. I think I did throw everything away. The same night the electricity went out, I called a neighbor for help. He couldn't help me. He told me I could stay in his apartment for the evening since it was pitch black. That guy told me the owner didn't have much luck with my apartment. He said that no one stayed, everybody left after a few weeks. The next day, everything was ready. We spent exactly 1 month together, and things just didn't go well. We had to go back for business, and I just told her not to come back, and we were through. I knew this was the easiest way. From that moment, weird things began to happen. The next day, I got a little burn on my back. I wasn't worried, but I checked and saw 3 small scratches. I didn't think about it anymore, and a few days passed. Another night, I was in bed, not asleep. I heard something crashing to the floor. I went to check in the mirror, and the bathroom was broken and on the ground. I didn't think anything special about it. The next day, I got up with another 3 scratches. I didn't feel so good about it. I found it very weird. It shouldn't have happened. I was living alone, and I couldn't do that to myself. I got scared at night and pushed my bed against the wall. I tucked a little space still there in between the wall and the blanket, because I felt something was gonna crawl up. The next day, I was in shock. I couldn't believe my eyes. I had 3 more scratches from the top of my shoulders to the bottom of my back. They were perfect scratches without any stop, all the way down. And they burned like the fires of hell. It was that day I packed my stuff and left. I didn't even tell the owner. I left a letter saying I couldn't stay any longer, and that was it. I didn't tell my parents why I came back home, and never told anyone what happened. When I think about it, it gives me chills. Today I live in another town with my friend and my daughter. He said he's going to call me when he gets there. Boom. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for sleep. Sucker. I don't know why I said sucker. I like saying sucker. 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 We got 4 views. Oh my, 4 viewers. All right. Let's see. I should probably start proofreading the story so we don't have things like that arise where we get to a part where it's like, oh, hey, it's actually a woman. Like the first time I did this shit, and it made me look like a goon. Let's see. That was a really good. Oh, it disappeared. That would have been a really good one. It said something about death showing up. Night of the Hellhounds. That's really good for a country song. A terrifying country song. I need to turn my phone up. Also, thank you for sticking around tonight. Like I said, I needed this. This has been a rough ass week, and let's try it, guys. He'll probably get here by the time that I start this, but whatever. It be what it be. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the capo on. I'm gonna move it up. We'll move it right here. All right, let's play. Let's play ball. This one's called Night of the Hellhounds. In the winter of 2005, mid-December. I was in my room when suddenly felt something on my face. I woke up thinking it was my cat and I wanted to get him off my bed, but there was no cat. Instead, I saw a huge black dog sitting in the corner of my room. It had silky black fur and yellow eyes that caught the light, making them glow. This freaked me out so bad I started having trouble moving. I could only sit there, frozen in time. I couldn't even blink. After an amount of time, I was paralyzed by the sight of the dog. I got to noticing that it had a sad expression on his face. Didn't look threatened as before. I summoned the courage to step off my bed and turn the light on in my room. But the second I touched the floor, I was feeling like I got punched in the face and it knocked me back on my bed. I saw 5 other dogs appear out of nowhere. None of these dogs were close to the size of the one in the corner. These dogs started clawing, ripping into each other, and it appeared they were killing each other while the other dog sat there stared at me like nothing was going on. After a while, all the dogs were lying in a pile on the floor. They had terrible wounds and some were even missing limbs. At this moment, the dog in the corner walked up to the pile, climbed on top, and he laid down. When I saw this, I started to weep and throw up uncontrollably. I stayed like that until about noon the next day. Since that moment, I've moved into a new home, and I can't be near a dog without freaking out. I need pills. I need the pills just to fall asleep. And I suffer from depression on and off because of that night. Because of that night. See, I think what I'm gonna do is, while I'm waiting for Mike, I don't know when he's gonna show up. It's really creepy that you said there's red eyes behind me because there's I got fireflies. It's summertime where I live and there's fireflies outside. You know what I'm gonna start doing for you guys for scary story stuff? I'm gonna go ahead and start taking these stories from about.com and I'm gonna turn them into scary, creepy country songs. Because I'm having fun doing this, and I'm glad I did this tonight instead of cryptozoic creatures. Because holy shit, I did not want to do that topic this week. I'm glad the steam's getting blown off. I feel a lot better. I don't know. I'll talk it out with Mike after the show gets done. Hoi, 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 ahoy, hoi! Gleben. He's calling me now. He's calling me now. You hear it? Hello, you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll be to the fence in a second. Okay, bye. All right, everyone. I'll be back in just a few moments.
Oh shit. Yeah. Everybody, Sloth is back. I'm gonna play some spoopy stories for you. Spoopy! Spoopy, spoopy! There was a man whose daughter gave birth to a squirrel. The squirrel had 3 heads. It's Spoopy. Clearly, I am not Sloth, but I am sitting in Sloth's chair, and this is your deal. Where are you? I'm Money from slothandmoney.com, clearly, and Sloth is doing what he's doing. I don't know how to fucking play the guitar. What I'm doing is making sure there's not dead air for you guys. I don't have any musical talents at all, but I can pretend to play a guitar, and he's really taken a long time. So let's continue to do that. No, for real. I guess you guys were talking about creepy stories and he's playing them in musical format. I was sitting at home thinking to myself, that's fucking awesome. I just finished recording one of my shows. I said, hey, let me come by and do a regular show with him because I haven't seen this guy in like a week. So I figure I'll bring my energy, my unkempt bullshit to him, and we could do something tonight. Where are you going? Where are you going? You leaving? You want chair get music? Yes, it is. All right. So I hope everyone out there is having a good night. Hobo, I hope your headache gets better. Hope it gets better. I really don't know what else to tell you guys other than he's going to go get a chair for me, and in the meantime, I will play chair getting music. Which side do you want to sit on? You sit here. This is your show. I'm your Glenn Humplick.
Whatever happened to him?
Like how himself. What did
Oh, this is the thing?
You got it? How'd you get it?
Brittany actually was kind enough to actually go get it.
Dude, I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to, but I mean, that's not like I can sign your name.
Well, no, I had an agent pick it. You can have an agent pick it up.
Really?
Oh, do you want your half of the business cards?
Have you shown them?
What?
Have you shown them? Do you want to do this?
What,
Do you
on
want to
the
get
air?
the suits? Do you want to do that?
No, I don't want to get the suits.
Dude,
Oh, also,
epic.
for everybody here, obviously we're recording in black and white, so I can do this now since it's happy time that Mike's here. We're recording in black and white, so if you can guess the color of my T-shirt,
Or guess the color of my skin.
if you can guess the color of the T-shirt, you'll win a prize, and by prize I mean we'll say spoopy. You just spoopiest. You just spoopiest. So I guess we're just gonna go candid now.
Do whatever you want, man. I'm a guest on your show.
Nah, you're not. You're a guest. Awesome, isn't it? Isn't it awesome? You can barely see you.
Oh, that's fine. I decided to wear all white tonight because I was running this, and I didn't change.
You turn it on like this. Okay, you hold that button, and it says hi, and it records like that because you got a microphone facing your side. But the only problem is it records like one of us on the left side and one of us on the right side.
That's still pretty cool.
And it's HD and it's portable.
Wow.
Yes.
We're gonna be interviewing fans at Money in the Bank.
Yes, we know.
Sweet it is. Yeah, you go. Did you just throw it?
No.
Oh. I'm excited for this show, man.
All right. So, how's your week been? Mine's
My
been pretty
week.
spooky.
I saw what's been happening. You tell your week. You tell me,
I
man.
don't want to talk about it.
Well, I gotta say.
All right, fine.
I thought you were having fun this week. You went on a couple dates.
Get out of here.
Saw
Yeah, that was
movie.
fun, but I mean, bad news always fucking Barrett with his goddamn
They can't afford that anymore.
scissor lift.
That's gone. That was with JTG right out the door.
Always just ruining something. But no, I actually did go also we saw How to Train Your Dragon 2. Really good movie. It was actually really good.
Did they play the trailer for the movie with the big giant Stay Puft animation? Did they play? You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I can't think of what it's called.
I don't know what you're talking
Wait
about.
till you see this trailer.
Okay.
I can't. But yeah, so you like the movie?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, it was good. And then we went to go eat at a new buffet.
We went to.
It's not a new buffet, but it's a buffet.
Which one did you go to?
Peking.
Peking. We went to Hayashi last
What is that?
night. It's a hibachi girl, basically hibachi girl. They cook in front of you, and the guy was like, "Oh, I gotta do tricks now," and he starts spinning knives by
Did
his
they make
head.
the volcano?
They made fire.
Did they make the volcano though?
No.
Holy shit! If you guys have ever been to a one of those hibachi girls, this guy took an onion and he like cut up the onion and made a volcano.
Really?
Filled it with like with oil.
Yeah.
And then he set it on fire and it
That's awesome.
explodes like a volcano.
That's pretty cool.
And then he took a flaming thing through his head.
He was flipping shrimp into our mouths, and I made him do it for my girl Fee.
Oh.
And then it was our anniversary.
Mm.
It's right, 8 years. She's watching us right now. So
Wait, hold on.
She's
When's
like,
your
she's
anniversary?
trying to sleep. June 20th. We kind of just.
Because we just talked about this. Because today is the 21st.
Yeah, I know you guys is like.
Is 8 years.
Yeah. I don't.
So it's like one day after you.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Because like we had to settle on a day for the.
Yeah. What did you choose as your anniversary?
We settled for like the June 20th, like a couple years back.
Okay.
So.
We chose June 21st because that's when we went on our first movie.
And on June 22nd marks 1 year.
I don't know if it's not even picking us up right for these people. I feel so bad about that.
Well, hopefully.
There
1
you go.
year I've been working at my job on the 22nd. So 20, 21, 22, those are some synchronicity numbers for you there, right there.
Get out of here.
So yeah, we went to Hayashi, and then we went and got to go see 22 Jump Street. That was fucking awesome.
Get out of here.
It was really funny. It was really good. Have you been to the new Paragon movie theaters over at City Center? That's what Cinema Cafe should play when you walk in. Because the Paragon.
Actually, it's
so
more
good.
like.
It smells like piss in here. We're so shitty. Enjoy the 350 movie. Go to Paragon. That's what they should play.
Yeah.
But instead, people are still probably gonna go there. I will say I made Fee pop super duper hard because the guy made the fire erupt from the table, and I whispered in her ear, "That's gotta be Kane." She lost her shit. The waitress, I don't know what was wrong with her ass, but I put my card in the bill slot where you put your card in a little card holder, and someone else did it too. So she took both of our bills away, and she dropped both of our cards.
No.
She dropped. I saw like some guy was like, "Hey, she dropped your card." I was like, "Oh shit, thanks." Right? My card's red. So then like I picked up my card and I went to go give it to her. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I went and I sat down, and then
Why did you say it like that?
that's how she talked.
Oh, I'm so.
Well, she was a white girl. Because our guy.
See, that's weird because when we went to Peking,
Right.
it was like the most non-Asian Asian girl that I've ever seen.
We had a
And she
white
was
guy.
like, no, I was expecting at table for two. She was like, hello, how are you doing? Table for two, and I was like,
we were almost disappointed because we didn't have like a stereotypical "I will spit knives for you now." Our guy was just like, "Hey, he said, and now I'll do."
hi, my name's Frank.
Yeah, he was like, "And now I'll do a trick," and then he just did it. But then she dropped my card. But then she dropped someone else's card too, and our cards were both red.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, "Holy shit!" So I was like, I had to grill her. I was like, "Did you make sure that you used my card to pay for our meal and not, you know?" So she said it was okay. I was like, all right, cool. But other than that, it was a great time. The movie kicked ass. We got to go to it was like $25, but it was good.
What?
The food was good.
I don't know, man.
We got to go.
I'd rather go back to Peking because the way they have the banana pudding.
Yeah.
It's like my grandma's banana pudding.
See, I never had banana pudding.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Where do we begin?
See, you're like this guy that I work with who said he doesn't like cheesecake.
I thought you were going to say the other guy. But...
That's like Rob Kaufman that posted. Did you see the post a couple weeks ago? I know it made you mad.
What?
I've never once in my life been excited for Cheesecake Factory.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that.
No, I didn't see that. Where'd you put that?
He put it on Facebook.
That's terrible. I can't. I'm gonna ask him about that when we see.
You're gonna be so mad.
We get to meet Rob Kaufman in a week.
I know.
How excited are you about that?
Not really.
I'm excited in the way that I'm excited when you meet someone that you've never met before, but you don't know how it's gonna go.
You know what they say? Don't meet your heroes.
I just don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if we're because some people click and some people don't click.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Like online, I know he goes for the funny thing, and I don't know if he's like real chill. in person because I know online he can sometimes just be a douchebag.
Well,
Like
I mean,
honestly.
well, I mean, it's best to just say that.
But I'm sure he's a nice guy because when we message back and forth, he seems pretty legit.
Yeah.
Just nice.
He's too legit to quit.
But more importantly, we're going to New Jersey. You thought I was gonna say Money in the Bank.
No.
Really? You
No.
Dude, this
I don't even care about Money in the Bank. I really don't.
I do. It's good.
See, I don't because like it's the trip.
The trip itself. The trip itself.
I mean, the driving part's going to suck ass.
No. I like driving.
Oh, well,
I like driving.
Dude, it's perfect. Then.
Yeah,
because I like sitting in passenger side.
All I gotta say.
That's my profession.
Just bring your headphones.
Okay.
Because like this isn't.
Mike's going to listen to retarded ass music.
Yeah, and
it's fine. I don't care. No, it's all right. Well, what's going to happen? You're going to listen to retarded music, then we're going to sing along.
Yeah, that's what.
See, there you go.
I play stupid shit, and then I usually start out with a whole CD.
My demeanor has completely changed.
I was gonna say because this isn't the regular Sloth the Money radio.
No,
this is us just shooting the shit.
I needed this though. We'll discuss it after the show's in. Okay.
But yeah, man, like I'm excited for this trip because Fee will sit in the last trip we took last week to go see Backstreet motherfucking Boys, yo. The Backstreet
Say it again
Boys.
without clapping, please.
The Backstreet motherfucking Boys. Run BSB. That concert was the shit. It was good. It was the second time we seen them in the last year, and then right, we went to the after party. And it was her it was her birthday. So
Let's see if they can actually hear us.
Hopefully.
Yeah, they can hear us.
All right. So it was her birthday, and she wanted to go to the after party. Last year they were doing it, and I didn't want to do it last year. They're like, stay after for the after party and get to meet the Backstreet Boys. I was like, yeah, no, we're going fucking back to the hotel. So this year it happened to be her birthday weekend, and I was like, do you really want to do it? She's like, oh, yeah.
And the worst part is that's what she sounds like sometimes.
And the super worst part is she's watching this shit right now. So I was like, all right, well, if you want to. And we waited around. We had to follow all these fucking girls around to see how much it was going to be. Because the people at the venue didn't know they were going to do this. So we go to get the tickets at the thing, and the security lady's freaking out. She's like, oh, no one told me they were going to do this. She's like walking with people. Oh, it's going to be how much for how long? Oh, I'm sorry. So basically, it boiled down to it was going to be $75 a motherfucking person.
Hell no.
Exactly, right? So it gets funnier. Well, it gets better yet. $75 a person to go to a mingle, meet and greet after party with the Backstreet Boys. I vehemently did not want to do this. And she kept saying, well, let's just follow them and we'll see how much it costs. I'm like, they just told you how much it costs. This gay dude walked up to me and tells me exactly how much it's going to cost and what we're going to get out of it. He said they're going to DJ music. You might get to meet them. You might not. It's not worth it. And he walked away. I was like, there it is. That's all you need to know. So we followed all the girls to the tent, and they were like all paying their $75 a head to meet the Backstreet Boys. We paid $60 for the tickets. It was like $50 for the tickets and then $15 service fee.
That's $65.
Right, I was going to say. So we didn't even pay as much for the ticket as we were going to pay for the after party.
However,
I was like, are you serious? So I was about to cry. I was in line, and I did not want to pay for all this because I already drove 10 hours, well, not 10 hours, 9 hours. We're staying at a nice Marriott. I'm in the line, and the guy's like, how much do you love the Backstreet Boys? And I said, I like them. I mean, she loves them. I like them. And he's like, he leans in, and he does the whole, like, do you remember the salesman pitch from Aladdin where he's like, come closer, come closer. And then the camera hits his face, he's like, too close. So he, like, leans in super close, and he's like, I'll tell you what. Between you and me, I'll give you the special good boyfriend discount. $75 for the two of you. I thought I was buying drugs for a second. I was waiting for him to hand me like some brown bag or something. So everyone else is paying $75 a person. So instead of that, he charges us $75 for the two of us.
That's really good.
I was like, yeah, let's. I didn't even question. I was like, take my money. So
shut up and take my money.
I turned into Fry. My hair turned orange, and fucking, I took his money. Went to the tent.
Oh, you said the word.
What, your secret word?
Yeah, you said the secret word.
I won the contest! I won the contest!
Back to black and white.
All because of Futurama, I won whatever the contest was. So we went in the tent, and they chilled. One of the Backstreet Boys, Howie D, took her phone and took selfies and had a good old time. There was a fight that broke out. One of the girls started pushing Fee. Fee was like, told someone about it. Then that girl started pushing another
I like
girl.
how she did it diplomatically. And
Yeah,
someone-
I told her that. I was like, you're the reason that girl got kicked out. They both got kicked out. I was like standing when the Backstreet Boys would come near me, I would move to a different part so I didn't get trampled. The security guard that kicked out this one girl was up in her face telling her, "You need to get the fuck out of here right now. I don't care. I don't want to hear it." I was like, this is awesome. Those were the nastiest girls. I was in Pittsburgh, so it was like a tent full of
Ugh.
150 girls.
Ugh.
Pittsburgh was rough. 150 hot to fat white girls screaming and singing along to all the blackest songs of just twerking and dick sucking and pussies popping, and they knew every word. And I was like, where the fuck am I? That's how my last weekend was.
You Pittsburgh, baby. We had to play a happy note that time.
Play it, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Why?
excited.
Why?
This trip,
Yeah.
come on. You know what's gonna happen on this trip? You should. The way I ended part of the Spine Buster, I don't want to say just in case you watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
All right, well, good. Then I'm not gonna tell you because
Don't tell me then.
You're not gonna watch it.
Oh fuck it! That's the
Basically,
reason to
what
tell
I
me.
said was the trip could either end with one of us dying, going to jail, or somehow yet something worse. That's how this trip could end.
Well, I mean, we do tell spoopy stories, so we could get our soul accursed.
By
I want to go
witches.
back and watch Aladdin now because of that shit.
That's the
Did I send you the picture of the shirt?
You have an Aladdin shirt?
No, the Scar shirt. Did I send you a picture of it?
Yeah. Where was that? Did you get that?
Yeah.
Where'd
It's
you
$20
get that?
and I didn't give a fuck.
Where'd you get that, Spencer's?
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Oh, you did the BOGO. So what else did you get? What the fuck?
I don't want to tell you.
What do you- Oh, so you did get something.
I gotta get
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you got there
It's
were
a portal.
BOGO.
It was a Portal shirt. It's
Okay.
you know the 8-bit Nintendo
Yeah.
shirts. Yeah, it's an 8-bit.
Oh, those are nice though. I almost got one of those.
I
Those are
know.
cool.
It was $30 for both of them. Then, if Cena wins, we ride the parody shirt.
Oh, you got
The
that?
parody shirt. The parody. If Cena wins, we
You got one?
Yeah.
Nice.
We complain on the internet.
Okay.
It's only $5 there.
For real?
Yep.
I almost went up in there today, but we didn't go.
Should've.
I should have. We both wear that shit. I swear to you, I might.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
What?
Apparently in Arizona, there's a migration of tarantulas every year that cross through some people's homes.
Fuck that. Have you seen, dude? Hobo. Have you seen the hobo spider? Because Brian Alvarez was talking about there was some guy going door to door selling like pesticides to kill hobo spiders, and then I googled it, and that thing's terrifying. It's huge.
Let me go.
Yeah, it's funny though that who goes door to door selling like
Hey.
insect killers.
Oh wait, did I say Hobo Spider, Virginia?
It could be. I hope there's not fucking a mass following of hobo spiders around here.
Yeah, they're native to Virginia.
Are you shitting me?
No.
I would almost ran out of
Yes,
here.
actually, yes. There's a correct answer.
That's
Sorry.
fucking gross. Look at them. They're
that
huge.
big.
They're fucking huge.
They're this big. You see that outlet right there?
No,
It's tiny.
that's gigantic.
You see the bite?
Oh, that's the bite? Oh, no. Was that a titty? Or was that the bite?
That's an ass cheek.
That is an ass cheek. Oh my, that was an ass cheek. Fuck.
It's amount of pus now.
Mm-mm.
Oh God.
That's someone's hand?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Well, it used to be a hand.
Fuck. And that's the shit we have that's native to us?
Oh.
I will leave this state.
Look at that.
Was that a titty?
No.
Come
Come on.
on.
Oh.
That ain't no titty.
Oh
These
God.
are just from the hobo spider bites?
Yes.
Oh,
You
hell
see
no.
that?
Yeah, if a door-to-door salesman came to my house at midnight talking to hobo spiders, I'd let him in. Because are those eggs?
No.
Oh,
That's a dog's paw.
okay. Dude, oof. Let me tell you. But yeah, I don't do spiders. I don't mind the little ones, but tarantulas?
See, that's what tonight's show was going to be about. Was giant spiders.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What happened with that? Why'd you do it?
Cryptozoology. I didn't have the time. to
That's
do
what
it.
cryptozoology is?
Cryptozoology is the study of hidden creatures, and like Bigfoot and stuff. But giant spiders in the Amazon are part of cryptozoology. Giant fucking spiders that are 4 to 5 feet across.
Fuck that. That's terrifying.
Hobo spiders aren't even big; they're tiny.
There's creepy though.
So
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do the show?
I don't know. It's not. It doesn't interest me.
But you
I
picked
thought-
the topic though, right?
I know, but the reason I picked the topic was because I'm gonna choose myself to do something that I don't find interesting. Like on a scale of 1 to
I
10,
see.
it's like a 3.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Let me try and take a challenge, and then I fell flat on my face.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it pained me to do it part of the Spine Buster. Because, like, I like talking about wrestling, but I don't want to just come off as the biggest mark ever.
But you are.
But I am. and that's how I do. But I don't care. Like I just did it tonight, and everyone's in the house. I'm like, fuck it. Fee slept through the entire recording of it. I don't know how. I'm screaming about Roman Reigns and The Miz, and she just slept right through it. No idea. But yeah, Fee was like, well, why don't you and Vic do shows like that? I was like, oh, like what? We do shows together. She's like, do shows where you just talk about something. I'm like, cryptozoology. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I
was actually going to ask you earlier if you wanted to come over and do the show.
You know I would, but I don't want to break. I don't want to drag down Saturday nights with Sloth.
No, it's so much better. How can something? Exactly. Yep.
Who
exactly.
said that? Who said it?
How can something so small mess stuff up so terribly? Yep. He came back from last week.
Who is it?
Yep. That's his name.
What happened? You talking about the spiders?
Yeah, he's talking about the spiders.
Who's the person that keeps writing E?
Oh, that's a guy that I play cards with.
I was like, what is this?
He said Garrick says.
I saw that, and then did you mark someone's thing as spam?
No.
Somebody marked somebody's comment as spam, and then I had to unmark it or to read it, and it wasn't spam. It was just I don't know, but yeah, I don't want to drag down this Saturday night.
Yeah, I'll ask you if you can from now on when I need you. So
she passed out. I don't know how she passed out.
Oh, I got a cramp.
Yeah, we weren't running today, and she was like,
oh, that was the worst.
At death's door. Oh, I thought you were making fun of her.
No, I just got a cramp.
I was gonna say, how'd you know?
What? She got a cramp?
she
go to it's a good day.
Yeah, she cramps up like right away. Like I love when she runs. Instead of her legs, I can't even explain it.
They flail about.
Yeah, they like do like.
Does she even have joints?
She runs like spaghetti legged.
Like
like her legs go out like
they go out to the sides.
To the sides, and then they somehow come back in.
How does that
it looks
work?
so uncomfortable.
It looks unnatural.
It looks like how a spider crawls, but just imagine if a spider had two like little legs. That's how she runs.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're talking about spiders again.
Jesus.
You know how many spiders are probably in here right now? I don't even think about it.
Probably about like 900 or so.
It's probably pretty accurate considering. I know.
900 million actually.
Oh, come on.
You should have seen when I was cleaning out the garage.
What'd you find? Oh, here we go. What is that? Oh, it's a shadow. Now everything I see is a fucking spider.
When I was cleaning out the garage, you should have seen that corner. You should have seen him. It was a pouch, a sack about as big as your fist. I went to go pick it up, and thousands of baby spiders crawled out.
Nope. I noped out the door. No more spiders for me.
No more spiders for me.
An awesome song. No more spiders for me.
So instead of doing cryptozoology, we were just like, okay, let's write songs. And then this guy, Nameless Hobo, said he was listening to a Coast to Coast show with George Fucknori about cryptozoology earlier.
Was it really?
And the worst part is, you know what the worst part is?
What? George Norrie stopped and just started.
George Norrie did a better show than me.
Don't say that.
Oh, hand me that guitar.
Oh, you know what though? I was listening, dude. I love WrestleCrap Radio.
Oh God, no.
That's the new one, right? I love WrestleCrap Radio so much. Did I tell you that the live WrestleCrap Radio that I wanted to go to the night of Money in the Bank has been canceled? So that's awesome.
What?
But the live WrestleCrap Radio, the night of the
you said it was canceled.
It's canceled, so I don't have that burden anymore. It was in the back of my mind because I was gonna do that, but I can now put all of my eggs in this Trips basket. But we were listening to Artie and Blade's shows on the way up there, and Fee's like, "Your shows are better." But Fee said that our shows are better than WrestleCrap Radio. That's what she said.
No.
I can't tell you if the comedy is funnier, but what I can tell you is that the quality of the audio when we use the actual mixer is 3 times better.
When we use the
It's gonna be probably better still.
yeah, this is my Spanish guitar, so everybody can see it. This is my baby. I got this at a thrift store. Because I love it because I can play stuff like hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Sing it, play it.
Well, I
I
already
like
did
that
it earlier.
theme. Oh, you did? You played it
Yeah,
live?
yeah.
That's dope.
And I fucked
like
it up too.
How?
I don't know. I forgot the lyrics.
Oh, that's why somebody said you should have wrote it down?
No, I didn't tell you about this. About a year ago, I wrote an album, and it's a concept album, but I never wrote it down. It was about a guy, who committed awful crimes, ended up in hell, and the album starts at this point right here. It's about a guy saying, "Welcome to hell. You're gonna pay for all your sins, and you might be able to walk away. You might not." Guy actually pays for all his sins, walks away, and goes back to life. He does some terrible things as a kid, ends up being a terrible fucking person, ends up going to hell. Pays for his sins. So you can listen to the album in loop, and you get the entire story, but the entire story is just in loop.
I like that.
I know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You didn't record it or write
I
it down?
didn't record it or write it down.
Damn.
You didn't hear me start the song, did you?
No, I was doing parts by myself.
Oh, that sucks. Someone should organize a campaign of dick picture emails to Sirius until they release him.
I love Hobo. Dude, I love Hobo because he comes back every
He
week.
comes back every week, and he knows what he's gonna get.
Awesome. Dude, Fee always says, I don't know why Hobo doesn't do a show. She said he knows everything. He's so well informed. I hope that he can eventually.
I mean, it would be great.
It would be great.
I was staring at I just saw myself. I was staring at my hands because it looks like my fingers are all swollen. Check this shit out. You got a flashlight on your phone? I got one.
Yeah. You got one closer
I got
to you?
one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm charging that bitch over
So
there.
you can see really fuck it. So you can see the burn I got on my thumb today
Hell no.
from boiling water.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you? I don't know if the quality.
If you can't, imagine if you burn the hell out of your thumb with boiling water. It looks bad.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fucking painful.
Oh, man.
But it was my fault, so.
That's like the other day at work. I was telling that girl, she ran over her foot with a pallet jack, and her toe was all bleeding. And an hour later, I asked her, I was like, well, how is it? She said, oh, it's okay, but I can't feel it. The fuck? These people are nuts. If you get hurt at my job, you get written up. Thank you, God.
We can never release this.
I don't care. I love the concept of Google Hangouts because we're literally hanging out and everyone's just chatting, having a good time.
Can they see it? I don't think they can see it. Nah, I'm too lily fucking white.
Not that white. I've seen the fucking Fee. I thought you were gonna start playing Happy for a second.
What the fuck is Happy?
The Pharrell song. My time crazy, but I got to say. It starts off like that.
I don't like Pharrell.
He's alright, but the song's like played out now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm happy you're playing guitar again.
I know, I'm not.
It feels like there was
the worst thing is I haven't played consistent for 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. There was a period where when I moved and you didn't play guitar.
Cox for Art Bell.
What? Cox for Art Bell?
Call it Cox for Bell.
That's
Jesus.
awesome.
Nerve damage is badass ass. Yes. Nerve damage is badass.
It looks rough. Though.
It does. It is rough. And I got, the worst part is I got to tie shit all day, and it runs right over this. Yep. And yep, right there. That's his name. We actually had a return viewer from last week, and we've had a return viewer.
E-Up, right? That's the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've had a return viewer. Are you ready for this, Mike?
Yeah.
A month straight.
Who? Hobo, I guess,
Hobo.
right? Yeah. Hobo's
For
the
4
man.
weeks in a row.
Hobo is
Thank
the
you, Hobo.
man. Hopefully, it'd be cool if Biscuit and Panda come back at some point in time, because I want to hear more of Biscuit's stories, and maybe we can get some of Panda's friends to tell stories. But
Are you
Hobo's the
reading this
man.
comment?
No.
Hobo said, I've got more skin tone than him because he's transparent.
Shit.
Shit.
Man. But it's cool that we have people that come back.
I
That's
know.
awesome.
I know. I'm glad. Oh, these fucking business cards.
It makes it all worth it.
It is.
It's
It
fun.
is. It is worth it. I know. Remember that time we
What
did a
was
show?
that?
We had what?
Did you hear that?
No.
That's crazy.
That's the sound the bats make.
Somebody like talking outside.
Oh, I don't know then.
What were you gonna say? With that time we did a show with like 2 viewers?
And one viewer showed up, and it was Billy.
Billy. But hey, he said he'll be there for any time we do one.
Oh,
If
cool.
I can figure out how to do these live part of the Spine Buster, then maybe I can help get viewers. But it did not work for me. I set it up and it did not go live. It went live, but it said it wasn't receiving a feed or anything. So I don't know. I'll figure it out yet.
He said heart. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what my.
Well, he wanted to hear Freebird earlier.
Oh hell yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
Instead, I played Simple Man.
That's well, I love both of those songs.
Yeah. So instead, I'll give you this. That's all I remember.
That's still awesome.
I know, right?
I went to,
hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. You might know the lyrics for this one, but my guitar's tuned really low, so you won't be able to sing.
What,
along.
Simple Man?
No.
I can't sing.
I just close my eyes, only for a moment, then the moment's gone. Same old song. Nothing lasts forever, just the earth and sky. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust. That was my impromptu Dust in the Wind.
Well, that was very good. Who sings that?
Kansas.
Okay, yeah. I do know some of that, so I don't know all the lyrics. But
Yeah, I don't either.
that's a good song.
Yeah, it's a great song, actually, because we are just dust in the wind.
Essentially, yeah. Man.
I can't. There's a lady who is sure all that glitters and glows, she'll be sending dick pics for Art Bell.
He's really pissed. Art Bell is
Dude,
the
I'm
man.
pissed too, because Art Bell's great.
Art Bell's the man.
Once again, if I could, that's why I've said multiple times, if I could be as 20th as good as Art Bell, my life would be great. Like we'd have a good quality show, and we'd have more nameless hobos watching us.
Hey, I'm happy with one nameless hobo.
I know one nameless hobo isn't enough, but
You heard that, right?
no.
Still someone out there. Terrifying. I'm hoping to God it's not the police.
It is terrifying.
I know.
It might be Nate, actually.
Are you serious?
So stay on watch.
That'd be kind of dope if that was Nate. Then we'd have 3 people.
I know,
but
exactly.
It does kind of sound like Nate. Could be Marty. I don't know. Hopefully it's not.
No, it's over there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there was that one time we heard. Remember that domestic fucking dispute? The guy beating up his girl or whatever.
No, they're just talking really loud.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's really loud.
Remember that time there was that screaming?
Oh,
The murder, the bloody.
the blood curdling scream. That's terrifying. Someone commented on our Sloth Money a couple weeks.
You know what?
last
I'm
week,
gonna do this just for Nameless Hobo.
And he
I
said
gotta
to,
do it for him.
Yeah, do it. Do what you gotta do.
See if I can. There's a lady who's short. All that glitters is gold, and she's sending dick pics for Art Bell.
Okay, nice. Yeah, very nice. I was gonna say there's a guy last week who said that we should put all of our episodes in a playlist format.
Yes.
I never thought about that.
Well, I mean, we're stupid.
I did it, and it works well. I was like, well, I don't know why I didn't think about it, because it's a playlist of all of our shows on the front page of our site.
He said it's the Men in Black.
Oh,
Dude, that picture, that was it him? Was it Hobo? It had to be Hobo.
which one?
The one that sent the picture of the Men in Black sitting in the New York City street,
I don't think I saw
looking
it.
creepy.
On our page.
Oh yes.
I don't think I saw
on the yes.
I was gonna say, I made my the black-eyed kids. I love this stuff now.
Do you?
Yeah, because like
terrifying, though.
I watched documentaries about it now, and I made
Because they're demons.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
and I made one of the black-eyed girls. my desktop wallpaper, and I did tile, so it was like 200 of them going across.
You have a sexual fetish for black-eyed girls now, don't you?
Well, I have many multiple sexual fetishes for weird shit, but there was this one girl with the blacked out eyes, and she was the wallpaper, and Fee saw it and she jumped back. She was in the bed. She's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, why would you make that your wallpaper?" And
I
like,
don't even remember what my wallpaper on my phone is anymore.
that was on it showed up on the 55-inch though.
I know.
Oh,
I've never changed the
scared
background
shit
of
out
my
of me.
phone since I got it.
I love changing.
How
my
sad is that?
No, I love
Like
it.
literally, that's my background.
Sometimes I motivate myself with it, That's cool though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dude, I've had this phone and I never realized I never changed my background.
Man, it's alright.
It's kind of sad.
But the black-eyed kids, that's some creepy shit, and I like it. I like
You
that.
do. Why wouldn't you? Just guzzling down water like that. I got mine with all the bigs in it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we just bought this tonight. Oh,
Ugh.
I gotta look up hotels, but there was this.
Dick pics for Art Bell. Hashtag dick pics for Art Bell.
Dude, we should start doing that.
All right.
We have Twitter. There was this one hotel where you could see the entire.
It's so exciting.
You could see the entire city from the hotel room,
What?
but in Boston.
Oh, what?
I'm trying to think. We could just get. I think if we get one close to the arena, that would be cool because then we could just
Yeah.
walk to the show.
Yeah.
But I don't want to
Get
spend
robbed.
an arm and a leg.
I mean, how much were you looking to try?
I don't know. Do you want to half it or do you want
Yeah.
to? You sure?
Yeah.
Because I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, dude, it's half it.
You know what? We might move into City Center. Not City Center.
Well, Brittany's looking to move out soon.
Already?
Maybe.
What
If
happened?
If things don't work out.
It's not going
Between
well.
her and her friend and her boyfriend are so we're looking to maybe rent a house like on Woodbury Forest or somewhere around here.
Around here.
Yep.
Hmm. That'd be interesting.
I know.
We're thinking about moving into the Chapman though. Could you imagine?
Yes.
That's so badass.
It's the new ones over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're-
That's where I would want to live if I got
You-
an apartment.
For real?
Yes.
Okay, because I told this to like the other night.
Oh, I would love it. I would go to fucking. I mean, I hate Jimmy John's, but it's right there.
It's right there. Like I don't even like the concept of the outdoor mall.
Also, you
What?
can just it's dude. You can walk to Target and
You-
get breadsticks.
I know. Oh my God, you're right. You're you're so right. You're legitimately that made me excited because I was sitting there like for the last couple months I was like, if we don't live in a house, then we're not living in anywhere. Like I didn't want to live in an apartment anymore. I was on the verge of a townhouse, but then I just said, fuck it, it's gotta be a house or nothing at all. But then I decided that maybe that's not the best idea because we're gonna inherit. Like they're gonna retire. He's already retired.
Yeah.
And they're gonna move to Florida. As long as they legitimately do it and give us the house for 1 year, living in City Center, that could be the coolest year ever.
Yeah,
Or,
it
God
could.
damn it, not City Center.
I know what you mean.
Chapman.
Yeah,
I
the
keep
well,
saying.
it's the same. Well, it is kind of.
But except that I looked up the City Center ones. It's roughly the same price, but
But
the
they're both
Chapman's,
expensive as fuck.
the
but-
Chapman has 38 5-star reviews, and City Center has like mixed. Dude,
I mean, but it's also brand new.
yeah, it
That's
is.
the other thing you gotta look at.
Exactly.
It's brand fucking new.
And there's a Hayashi, and right next to one of the hibachi places, you could walk to Hibachi.
There's a bistro there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's everything.
Dude, it's gonna be. I'm telling you. you should
I don't
do
know
it.
if we're gonna do it, but I'm gonna see
I mean,
if we
money,
get a showing
mon-
next
I don't
week.
know, man. Would you have the money for it? Because that's kind of expensive.
It is expensive, but we do, and that's why I was like, because last
Do it, man. Do it.
it's only for a year. I told
Do
her
it.
like a year ago or whatever. I was like, maybe one day we'll live there, and she was like, yeah, I'd love to live there. So then I told her about it. I said Friday. I was like, would you want to consider living there? She's like, yeah, it'd be awesome, sweet. And then the next day she's like, no. I was like, why? And I don't know. I guess she's just being moody because now she's considering it again. But if you guys do move into a house around here, that'd be awesome. You know, that'd be so sweet.
Right on.
I really hope that they do move to Florida. I will miss them, but if we get that house, then we'll have a
Life
hub.
would be. Yeah.
It will have a fucking hub.
Exactly.
And but
I mean, it's one of those like, hey, I hope nothing bad ever happens, but
it is a catch-22 because like they're gonna move to Florida so he can be closer to his
I mean, you
mom.
don't want it to happen, but if it does,
I
you're
don't
like, okay.
want them to leave.
You don't
but this
ever
was
want
their
anybody to
idea.
ever die,
Yeah,
or you never want anybody to move away.
exactly.
Or
But on the bright side, they would have a house in Florida, so if we want to go chill in Florida, we could.
he said, "Fuck apartments. They're the portals to hell." I'm fairly certain.
I that's the thing. I agree too. And we lived in a studio apartment in upstate New York for 2 years, and I don't know why I renewed the second year, other than the fact I was making no money. I was working part time. I couldn't get a full time job, and then I finally did go full time. Our bill was so cheap, but like we had no money still because she was doing school at the time.
Yeah.
I was even working full time at Radio Shack. It was impossible to make money. All the people that lived in the apartment complex were on Section 8, so there was like it was the dirtiest place I've ever stayed. There were people just like out and out, like they were on drugs. We almost got into fights with people. There were like girls trying to hook up with me as I'd walk through the fucking door. There was fucking this one guy who'd walk around this oxygen tank. He'd always ask me for cigarettes. And I'd be like, dude, I don't have any cigarettes. I don't smoke. People would just like, there was one
Wasn't this
night,
when you were fat too?
I was huge. One night we were going out to eat or something, and this guy walked out the elevator, and he looked like Wolverine, but he also looked like a serial killer. Fee saw him. She turned around because the elevator is open. She turned around. She saw him. She went, "Oh my god!" That's the type of people that I lived with for 2 years. So
I lived in the complex in Washington when I was in the Army. I never saw so much shit in my entire life. From nut jobs getting tasered to my porch getting shot at on the 4th of July right after I got back from Afghanistan.
the worst.
And then Yup said they're filled with bad juju.
It was filled with bad juju. Like one night, one morning actually, I opened up because out the back of my apartment window, you could see the street and there was housing, and it was in the bad part of the city.
Yeah.
I opened up the blinds one day because I heard something, and there was like a SWAT team moving into a house, and they're taking people out. It was right across the street. That was the roughest 2 years probably of my life. So it was like I had to go through that rough time because I didn't grow up like that. Like,
Yeah.
we grew up.
But now you have a respect for it.
Exactly.
And you don't want to go back to that.
I never want to go back to that. It's like I fucking made myself live like in squalor to appreciate how life is now.
That's why I'm glad I saved up so much money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel way better knowing that if we want to rent a ridiculously expensive apartment just for the amenities, we can. They have a 24/7 gym. The mall's right there. They have the parking garage. Everything you need is at your command. We went, but they have 24/7 security. Like last night, I just wanted to show her. We drove up, and there was a guy standing watch, like right then. I was like, this is fucking awesome. So I don't know if we will. We're looking at townhouses too, but that would be dope.
I'm telling you, man, you should do it.
I'm considering it. I'm gonna call him up next week and see if we get a showing. You look like Jim Cornette over there right now.
Why?
That looks like the tennis racket.
It's
Fuck.
not like I look like somebody important.
Wow, James E. Cornette, man. Did you think we were
He can draw green with a crayon and a connect the dot page.
Oh man, he was talking about. He said something about Hogan and Savage. He's like, everybody loves Hogan and Savage, but even garbage gets old after a while and starts to smell. Like, shoot, the stuff that he would say just come up with at the top of his head.
Dude, he's great. He's
So
the best hype
awesome.
man in the history. The only hype man that's better than him is Paulie.
Paulie,
Yeah. Or Bobby
Bobby
He-Man.
Heenan, yeah.
He-Man.
Fuck. Cornette's got his own podcast every week.
I
but
know.
I can't.
I know.
I listen to like 4
I
months
couldn't
ago.
do that every week.
I can't listen to that shit.
People
every
do
week.
that, dude. People are coming to see us week after week.
Can you imagine listening to that every week? You know, he just
Could you
snorts
imagine
a
being
line,
married to that?
and someone's married to him too.
My
He
God.
wrote he wrote like he wrote a death threat on how he was like going to kill Vince Russo or something like that, and like he got like
Investigated.
Yeah, investigated like a cease and desist and stuff. He's crazy. I love him.
Yeah, but Vince Russo is awful, so.
Vince Russo's now. He's gonna have a podcast. I'm not joking. He's got his own website. It's called pyroandballyhoo.com, where he's making a resurgence. He's pissing everybody off. Yeah.
I hope he comes back as an actual force in the wrestling community.
Oh my God, him and
Because he's such a good writer. He
Oh,
books
yeah.
things great.
dude, and he.
So I told Hogan,
Oh,
and look, you got to drop the title to Booker, man. You just got to do it because what they're saying is that I'm going against Hogan on the internet. Listen, bro, we can't have that in our business. You just got to drop it because if you don't, look, Hogan, you can do it, bro.
his accent's so ridiculous. And I told Hogan, bro. It's like I listened to an episode with him and Conan the other day.
Somebody keeps calling him from a local number that he doesn't know.
No, that happened to me the other day. But Vince Russo said bro maybe 100 times on that episode. I don't like phone calls from area like when phone
I love answering phone calls from
Oh,
numbers I
no.
don't know.
when I don't know the number.
I
and
love the
can-
ones where I answer them and then they just hang up.
Oh,
Because then it scares me.
when I can tell that like it's a solicitation or something like that, I don't answer it. But the ones that creep me out more are the local numbers, and then they don't text me or leave a message.
He says, I think I'm going to get Man in Black from hanging out with you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
Good
I'm going to miss
times.
Hobo. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun chilling with you, Hobo.
I'm happy I came over.
I'm very glad you came over.
I don't know how. I
It's
was
only
so-
5 more minutes till 2 o'clock.
Oh wow, yeah, you gotta get to bed.
Yeah,
Doing the morning
Gotta be
thing.
at work at 8.
But yeah, this was a fun impromptu guest appearance.
It was. I'm very glad you did it.
Yeah, man.
I was going to ask you actually to come do the show tonight with me.
You should have. You should have.
But if I didn't, I would.
out.
But if I didn't, I never would have done the thing where I sing and tell the stories.
That was cool. I finished recording my part in the Spine Buster just in time to see you sing, and I was like, well, let me see what's going on here. And then I was like, well, this seems kind of cool. And it seemed like, well, maybe you seem not low energy, but it seemed like something was missing. And I said, I'm gonna go over there. And then I typed that. I was like, well, let me see what he says. And then you said you sounded really excited.
I know. I'm
so
always
I was
excited whenever, hey, my best friend's coming over.
So
I
I
only got 2 friends
oh, yeah, well,
and a fiance.
I highly doubt you have two. More, you have way more.
I only hang out with 2 people and Brittany.
We have friends. We just choose to hang out with like
Well,
select people.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's clenching my guns, and then
Sun's out, guns out.
that's all I said. Put some tinfoil on to stop the NWO mind control waves and get in a bunker. I told you these guys are great. I love these guys.
That's awesome for so many reasons because we're just talking about Vince Russo and Hogan.
Oy,
Man,
I don't know what else do we have to say about.
I just think that we're gonna have so many stories from the and what hair in my mouth. I
He
want
said, "Oh no, they already implanted the mind control chip. They shot my guns. They should spook them."
And
That
that's
should
why-
spook- yeah.
That's why Hobo needs his own show.
Well, no, Up said that.
He up said this?
Yes, I told you they're both awesome.
Is he up in the group?
I think maybe.
Okay, I'm not sure.
I think Yep might be the guy with the weird name on Facebook that just joined us this week.
Oh, okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there was
Not
a cool
sure.
cool guy. He had it was like a hand drawing picture.
I was gonna say something, but I don't
yeah,
know
you-
if the
I don't know
person
if-
that's in the thing. I'll tell you off air. I know this one.
It's Sloth and it's money, and the show is really bad. Don't listen to this garbage unless you're ready to kill yourself.
You can't have that as a song. Said
it's
everyone
so-
ever. I really did see the guy with the fingers today.
Did you?
I
Yeah, we
swear
didn't
to
talk.
God.
Tell him about the guy with the fingers.
Let's talk about the history of this guy. So, like,
I'm gonna get the microphone as close to you as I can.
All
to
right.
Tell this story.
Fingers.
It's great.
We will refer to him as Fingers McGee. I first saw Fingers McGee when we were getting gas sometime early this year, and a black guy with a scruffy afro, just looked deranged and homeless, walked past us at a gas
Dirty
station.
ass jacket.
Dirty jacket, just filthy looking, with the whitest eyes, and just looked like straight out of like he looked like out of
He looked like
a
a
movie or
cartoon
something.
character.
Yeah, he looked like he was from Total Recall, like the original with Schwarzenegger, like one of those guys, like one of those fucked up alien-like guys. So he walks past me, and he like started flipping me off. He puts up his middle finger, and he's doing like this little like limp walk, and flipping me off, and it pissed me off. So I don't take that shit lightly. So I get out the car, and then he asked me for money. And at that point, I was really mad. And I was just trying to get gas, and Sloth was he was about to open his door and get out because he thought shit was gonna go down. He thought I was either gonna start a fight with this guy or this guy was gonna jump on me, and he was ready to jump in and melee this faggot with me. So we didn't have to do that.
We were about to go hard in the paint.
I was all sorts of ready to go hard in the paint. So then I watched him walk down the street, and I was still mad. I took a picture. And I was like, well, that'll be the only time I ever see this motherfucker.
Mm-mm.
It was not. A couple months later,
Part 2.
part 2 of Fingers McGee, we go into Five Guys.
Part 2 fingers reloaded.
Yeah, for real. We go into Five Guys. I'm already super agitated at this point because I have a huge pimple on my nose, and I'm walking around with a
And we just got done running 3.5 miles.
and I'm walking around with a Band-Aid on my nose to try and hide said pimple when it just makes it more obvious. So I'm waiting for my food. And then we're about to leave, and then before we do, I see this guy in the corner, just like looking crazy and deranged, and you'll never guess who it was. Fingers McGee. And I was just boiling at this point. I don't like people trying to punk me out and play me and like treat me like shit. I did not appreciate the fact that he had the nerve to flip me off and then ask me for money. So I was gonna leave, and then I just couldn't help myself. We walked out the door and I stopped and I walked up to him. And he said, hey, you look familiar. You look familiar. I was like, yeah, you remember me? Yeah. You flipped me off and you asked me for money? And I said, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck me? No, fuck you. and I was mad. I
And
took my
he said,
food.
no, I don't mean it like that.
How do you not mean I'm gonna flip you off? That's the most decisive decision you can make when you take your fist and you make a ball and you put your middle finger up. You know good and well what the goddamn thing you're doing with that middle finger is. So that was strike 2 when I saw this motherfucking guy. I was like, I'll never see him again. A couple hours later, I was like, wow, I feel bad. I told this homeless guy who keeps flipping me off to go fuck himself. Fuck me, no fuck you. At least I did it in grand style. A couple months later, I was going to a seafood place, and we drove down one of the main streets, and we saw him. We saw him just walking, talking to himself, doing whatever he was doing. I didn't talk to him or stop this time. However, I did swing back around to see if I could catch him again, but we couldn't catch him.
I saw him down, way down near King Street.
Oh, God.
Yeah, walking all the way down like 3 miles away from here.
Happy he's still alive.
Yeah.
Then occasionally I see him here and there. But today, Fee wanted crepes, so we went to IHOP. And on our way to IHOP, we saw him walking down Jefferson. And I was like, are you serious? So I was at a red light. So he crossed behind me. And then he flipped me up. Fee didn't see this, but I was like, I swear to God he did this. He walked behind. I can't make it up. I know you're questioning me right now, but you know he does this shit. He walked behind the car. He walked behind the car and he's like, and he flipped me off and he did it. And I was like, are you serious? So I rolled down the window and I was getting ready to cut a promo and a half on this man. Just a vitriolic rage.
But instead.
And then I started talking to him. And then I was ready to go off. And I was like, hey, man, how are you doing? And he just sounded so nice. He's like, hey, how are you? I was like, you remember me? And he's like, yeah, I remember you. And I wanted to be pissed, but I couldn't because I know at this point he's homeless. And it just had stopped raining. And I was about to offer him money, but I couldn't dig down that deep enough. But maybe next time. I was just like, hey, man, just stay safe and stay dry. And he's like, yeah, man, you too. And I swear to God, he flipped me off again, but I think it's involuntary. For whatever reason, he feels the need either as a defensive tactic to do it, or he legitimately could not control his hand from going into a ball and telling people to go fuck themselves. We'll see him again. We'll get him on the show. We're getting him on the show.
There's more conversation, just so you know. I said, should I wear a bodysuit of tinfoil? And then someone said, said, yes, but don't confuse them. Should I wrap my guinea pigs too, is what Hova said. He said, don't confuse them with the burritos. It happened to me once. He said, rest in peace, Fluffy. He said, manly tears have been shed for Fluffy. I'm trying to go down now. Legit hobos are retarded out here in Vegas.
Oh my God, yes.
Everywhere.
See what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. And he was a legit hobo. And it's like, part of me wants to feel bad for him.
Oh my God. Nameless hobo listens to Goat Whore. I didn't know you listened to Goat Whore. That's fucking awesome.
I don't know what's
That's
going
awesome. Goat Whore.
What?
They're like, it's not like, it's very heavy metal. It's the best way for me to explain it to you. Yes.
Watch me download it.
I don't want to say it's grindcore, but I mean, it's pretty close.
I might download some tracks for the trip.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You said Goat Whore?
Goat Whore.
You know I need to listen to it.
You need to also download some Devil Driver.
Oh, God.
One of their videos was psychedelic, but it's like black and red evil psychedelic shit. It was amazing.
This trip's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awful.
It's going to be the most eclectic music you've ever... Well, driving around with me, but for 9 hours. Well, the first 9 hours. The first leg of the trip will only be about 6.5 to 7 because we'll stop in Jersey. And I guess we'll leave that morning, Sunday morning. We'll get the room in Boston. I don't know if we're staying with Juan. I don't want to out and out ask him. I don't know. I didn't even mention it. But if I don't want to spend too much money on a room in Jersey because we're just going to be there for that night.
Yeah.
And then we'll get a better room in Boston. We can find a really cheap place in Jersey.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I would just wait for him to either find a place or just say crash in his basement. I just hope he says crash in the basement.
That'd be great.
That would be great. But, dude, this trip is going to be balling ass. What happened? Who's here now? Goat Whore?
He said it hit the part of Apocalyptic Havoc where the vocal says, who needs God when you've got Satan? And it said Satan magically heard the dude's limp so he could run away. I'm pretty sure he meant healed. Satan magically healed the dude's limp so he could run away, and he said it's black and thrash metal. Satan healed his limp so he could run away.
That's awesome.
I don't think Satan does those kinds of things.
That sounds like something that Rita Repulsa would do to like the Rangers.
I'm gonna heal you.
Rangers, Rangers, run as fast as you can.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow,
Fuck.
Zordon, you're a fat guy who's bald.
Dude, when I was a kid, I had Lord Zed was in my wrestling federation because he looked so badass. He's all red and he had
Who the hell's
fucking.
Lord Zed?
He's the red guy with the muscle. Fucking, he was like,
I don't know who you're talking.
He-
I never watched Power Rangers.
come on. He was
I never watched Power Rangers.
he had no skin. He was just like fucking tissue.
He was a burn victim.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That
He
would
looked
be mean and evil too.
he looked like your thumb, but only bigger.
You know who I
with,
like?
who?
The guy that they completely ruined in the new Spider-Man movie.
I almost said Bane. Electro?
Yeah.
You don't like the new Electro?
No. I
Did
like
you
the
watch
old
it yet?
one Where he's like yellow, right? And he's got the shit.
Well, he looks like
nose.
Loki in that way.
Fuck him.
I like the new one.
No, I like the old one.
Oh, I don't know
I also
anything
like
about
the old
new one.
Lizard Man.
I don't know anything about the old one, but the new Lizard Man's kind of weird.
I know. I like
That's
the old one.
I was just talking about
Possible.
Spider-Man tonight,
It's like a-
and like I don't know, that movie was good. I feel like it's getting a bad rep because it's getting mixed to negative reviews, and I liked it. Did you watch it yet?
No.
You still gotta see it.
I still want to go see Maleficent. So.
Oh yeah, Fee wants to see that too.
Oh, we can go see it on Wacky Wednesday this week.
Oh, I was gonna say let's go to Paragon. Paragon's not
But
expensive.
it's
It's like
$350.
$11.
That's $350.
Paragon has recliners. Not even that. Paragon has love seats. The recliners are too close, but if you get the love seat, it's like $11. Come on, bro. And then
I'd rather go see it for $350.
next to the movie theater, there is like a bar, and you can take your drinks and shit. Like they do this at Cine Bistro, but this is cooler. You can take the drinks and your food and stuff into the Paragon, and then next to the food and bar place is a pizza place called My Pie, and you can take your pizza in there.
I'm
I
gonna
think
cut
you
the
take your
stream
pizza in
now.
there. You have a close?
No.
Let's close out.
We should actually close out because it's getting really late, kind of.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Do your close. I won't do a close, but I will say this: I was a guest tonight on Saturday Nights with
I'm
Sloth.
glad you came.
Happy I came. I had a blast shooting the shit.
Like I said, this isn't an official episode.
Well,
But I'm also very glad Yep and Nameless Hobo both said my voice was pretty good.
oh yeah, your
Yeah.
voice is great.
Yeah, it's not,
Your voice is great for this.
but I don't.
Your playing was great. Thank you guys in the chat room. I love when you guys come chill with us. It's so much fun interacting with you guys. It makes
Oh, yeah,
the
and you
show
get your,
twice as much fun. So thank you for
work
staying.
that 15 times is more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, because that one time was awful.
And now I'm gonna be thinking about like hashtag Art Bell and Dick stuff like probably for the next fucking night.
Hashtag dick fuckers.
Yeah. So that was
So
awesome.
see, now I actually need to put up a legitimate show, and we might not even have a show next week because
No,
Awesome.
if we stay, oh shit, I'm sure. Well, we could probably do a show Sunday night, but no one's gonna be able to do it.
yeah,
Yeah, because Saturday, the only way we could do the show Saturday night is contingent on the fact that we either stay with Juan and use his Wi-Fi if he has it, but then yet his wife might be there and that could be weird, or B, we just get a room and that has Wi-Fi. It could be
We'll see
done.
what happens.
I will say, Saturday nights with Sloth from a hotel room, that would be fun.
It would.
That would be
On a
really
trip.
fun. Yeah, no.
And we could talk about like
Our-
ghosts in hotels.
And our experience from whatever night that's what
Yeah.
we're gonna have. So that's
you should
kind
try
of
and find haunted hotels and that we could stay.
that's not the worst idea.
I know. And we got a thing that records EVPs now.
That's pretty
I
creepy.
know, isn't it? I'm gonna be like, "Are you here? Are you mad? Do you feel blame? What you did you be a family?" Have you ever seen that video?
It sounds familiar. What is that?
When Charles Manson lost his mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll turn the camera on me and the microphone as it's getting late. Thank you for staying with us on Saturday night. This is Sloth for Sloth on Saturday night. Signing out for now. Thank you for tuning into an unofficial episode that will get taken down because we have copyright infringed everything on the face of the earth. This is Sloth. That's Minnie. He saved the show just like you guys always save the show. I was ill prepared. Rough week. Thank you, Hobo. Hopefully this week is better for me. We'll see. I will post on the Facebook page to tell you if there will be a show this week, and that's really about it. As always, this is Sloth signing out. My stomach just gurgled because I'm starving. I'm starving. What? Okay. But that's it, fellas.
Goodbye.
See you guys.
See you guys. Thanks for another final hunt. Yep, exactly. He said final haunted room. All right, guys. Deuces.
We should call.
No, it's not over yet. I gotta pause that first and then stop the broadcast.
Okay, so we should call up and be like, hello, yes, Holiday Inn, do you have haunted